The message from the angels to you says, your life will change, you will live a new reality. My beloved, the changes that come into your life are not always what you want. And at the same time there are aspects of your daily life that trap you, that you find monotonous and repetitive. This feeling is normal. Adapting to change is not always easy. But it is also not easy to be trapped in routines that make you tired and do not make you any illusion. But the change that comes into your life is a profound change, a change that will make you understand life in a totally different way. In this special message that comes with light directly to your being, you must pay attention and open both your mind and your heart to absorb and find the real essence that dwells in you and achieve changes in your life. That is why, staying until the end, you will discover why this message was really for you and how much you needed it. Also take advantage of the final advice to take your first big step. Inside you, you have been noticing for several weeks that these changes have begun. Now is the time to take charge of that change, to transform your life and to create for yourself the reality you desire. Profound change is going to happen because it is what your soul longs for. You must have a clear vision of what you want. You have to take the time to reflect every day on where you want to go. You have to think and visualize which aspects of your life you want to change. In other words, your new reality starts with you. You are the engine of change. You have to start defining that reality in detail, feeling the emotions that would cause you that new reality. Because you will be the one who will guide you to the life of your dreams. Your life is going to change, and now is not the time to stagnate. It is time to make a plan, to define your vision. In this change in your life you will overcome many fears and insecurities. You will overcome all those obstacles that had previously held you back. A new reality is taking shape in your life because you yourself are creating that reality, from the present, from the here and now. I bring you this message so that you are prepared, but above all so that you stay focused. You have to focus your attention and your energies on what you want. There may be things that are not clear to you yet, but you don't have to be sorry about that. Just feel within yourself the deep happiness that your new reality brings you. A new reality is coming that you did not know until now because your eyes until now remained closed. Your ears were plugged and your mouth was sealed. But that is over now. Your conscience and your soul have awakened. It has not been an easy road, but you have managed to get out of that lethargy. Your soul has come a long way to reach this level of development and awakening that you have reached. The world and the universe open before you in a different way, more transparent and clearer. Your ability to see the world from the limitations of your human condition prevented you from focusing on reality and seeing it as it is. As the human being that you are, there are veils before your eyes that prevent you from seeing clearly the exact form of things, the ultimate reality that hides behind everything and everyone. You have accessed the divine wisdom that was blocked in your being through your awakening of consciousness. You have deciphered and unlocked numerous codes and sources of information that until a few months ago were inaccessible to you. Now the time has come for you to understand how different and profound the world around you is. Before you began to work on your spiritual development, you believed that the world was what you see from your position. As if reality was only that which you see on a horizontal level and there were no other planes than the one you inhabit. However, now you understand that reality is much more complex and that there are many planes above and even below the one you occupy. Thanks to this new reality that is presented to you, you are able to perceive the hundreds of billions of light channels that exist in the universe and through which the exchange of energy in the universe takes place. The flow of energies and the ceaseless movement in the universe reaches the earth and yourself. No matter what your beliefs were, what your mistakes were, your fears and your limitations, you are now able to connect with the source of infinite love and provision. You now recognize the divine presence in your heart and in your being. The awakening has taken you to a new place. It has taken you to a reality that you were unaware of until this moment. This new reality comes into your life because the barriers that prevented you from connecting and knowing the higher planes are broken, and your soul is increasingly prepared to maintain a stable and fluid connection with the beings of light. This connection you can always continue to strengthen and work, starting from the connection with your being and your spiritual essence. Every day is a good day to align yourself with your spiritual wealth, to connect with the source of creation and with the unconditional love of your Creator. Now and before we continue, I invite you to subscribe and share our channel. Your support helps us to create more valuable content for you. Now you are aware that you are the one who designs your reality and who has to take the reins of your life. Complaints, regrets and guilt are left behind. Decision, determination and responsibility come into your life. You have stood up to the barriers and you have won the battles. Now all that remains is to take off. Now that you are activating and developing your powers, you have to keep focused on creating in your life what you wish to create. You have to know who you are, what are your desires and your purposes, what is your mission in this life and where you want to go. Your new reality will be the one you create from your consciousness and your divine wisdom. You have already accessed a knowledge that allows you to understand how things really work and that will allow you to take the path you have to take. Now you just have to focus on what you want to have, on what will do you good. You are the creator of your happiness, your peace, your abundance, and all the good things you can have. Keep your alignment with all those things you desire and be consistent. Never forget that everything you do, say, and think has to be directed towards the same place. Maybe there will be times when you are wrong and contradict yourself, but when that happens, you have to close your mind and think clearly that what you have said, done, or thought does not correspond to your desires or to the design of what you want. And you have to think about what you do want. Because in this way you will be annulling that message that you had sent incorrectly, and the universe receives the message that you really want to send and that you desired. Keep your heart elevated. Keep your spiritual part very present in your life and remember that your well-being and your development have to be an absolute priority in your existence. Your mind opens to new patterns of behavior and thought, discarding everything that is useless, everything that kept you away from your happiness and everything that limited your flight. Your soul has begun to feel the change. You have accessed a new reality that no longer has so many filters. Now you can understand everything without the need for so much thinking or so many explanations. Now you have understood that many of your beliefs and thoughts were limiting you, but you have been wise and brave, allowing them to fade away and looking for the truth, dissolving and undoing all limitations and filters. Your soul begins to vibrate in a harmony and balance that you have never experienced before, because never before have you been able to project so much light and soar so high. You have no regrets for all the time when you could not understand things as you understand them today. Nor should you judge those whose souls have not awakened, because there was a day when you were in the same place. Your spiritual intelligence and divine wisdom have allowed you to go hundreds of steps beyond the beliefs established by human society and to access the knowledge that was embedded in your being. The limits of human existence can be undone thanks to your awakening of consciousness, and that is precisely what is happening to you. So, when you are able to reach that level, the real world unfolds before your eyes and you understand the meaning of everything. You stop wandering around the world like a lost soul and you start enjoying a path that you already know, a path back to your purest essence, to the presence of God in you. Nothing and no one has more power over you than your own conscience. Nothing and no one can decide for you. Nothing and no one can elevate your consciousness more than yourself. You must be aware that thanks to your new state of consciousness, reality looks different. You can have a deeper vision of everything that surrounds you, of the people around you, the meaning of the things that happen to you, the reason why everything happens. Thanks to this new perception of reality, your responsibility is now greater. Now you are freer, you have more information and more opportunities to decide, but now you also have a greater responsibility, because you have finally taken control of your life, your present and your future. A greater state of consciousness means having more opportunities but also more responsibility. Do not look for answers outside of yourself. Remember that everything is in you. Everything you have advanced, you have done it thanks to your inner power. Everything you have overcome, you did it thanks to your inner strengths. Move forward with confidence towards that future you have designed in your mind. Keep walking, trusting that all the good things you have designed from love will materialize and become present in your life. Now I ask you, are you willing to tune your mind to the melody of success and allow prosperity to flow to you? Today, I have left in the description a powerful tool that will help you and bring you closer to your happiness, peace, and tranquility. I invite you to get to know it. Be proactive and open the doors to a future where success and prosperity are your daily reality. Do not underestimate the power of now. The opportunity you have today to change your life will never present itself in the same way again. Act today, go for the description and create the tomorrow you deserve. Blessings forever.